Jim, 3-0 win against a good Altrincham side. Just give me your thoughts after that game.
Again, pleased for the team, pleased for the fans tonight, pleased for us all, the football club. It's a good win, and it's a good win against, as you alluded to there, a good team who were, making serious moves in this league. And they showed tonight, I thought, in large parts, what a good team they are. And yeah, credit to them. It certainly wasn't an easy victory at all.
Back-to-back wins as well. Pleased, isn't it, to see the lads carry out that two great performances sort of in the space of a matter of days. How pleasing is that for you?
Yeah, I'm really pleased for them. It's massive for them. It's massive for their own belief. The two teams they just did it against, again, is big for them. I think clean sheet obviously is a big bonus, and big credit to Louis Molden tonight for saving a penalty for us at a crucial moment in the game. I mean, up until that point I thought we were playing amazing. Certainly up until 1-0 I really thought we were playing some red hot stuff tonight. We were great to watch, and I was enjoying watching us. I was a Rochdale fan essentially. The boys were playing brilliant, but that was a massive save from Louis, and these things define games, change games, and you've seen the way the boys celebrated that save there. That was really big, and yeah, ultimately that gave us the strength to go on. And I thought in the main for how good Altrincham are, I think, and were tonight and have been this season, I could see all that, but I thought we'd done a great job at nullifying them down to very few moments, and we'd done a pretty ruthless performance tonight.
And on individuals there, you just highlighted Louis, who had absolute superb moment in the game. A player we spoke about earlier in the season was Kyle Mitchell, and how influential he was in the build-up to games, and maybe he weren't getting so many goals earlier in the season, but that's now his 10th tonight. How pleasing is that to see him go on and hit that feat so early in the season?
I love him. I love him if he doesn't score, because I was a defender, and anyone that does that much for the team, I can't help but fall in love with them. And I'm really pleased for Cairo to get his 10 goals, because again, despite the fact I love what he does for the team, I know how much goals mean to strikers. I know how that makes them feel, and it's great to hear the fans singing his name, or whatever they were singing about with his name in it. But he deserves it, and I do hear his name mentioned quite a lot from our other players when they come on here and they do their interviews, and they're often paying credit to each other. And I've heard a few paying credit to Cairo. I think as a teammate, you just appreciate what he does, and it's nice for some recognition in return on that regard, in terms of what all strikers love, and that's goals. 10 goals right now, this stage in the season, is certainly something to be proud of for him.
And Ryan, he scored 2 tonight. He's been sort of playing a new role. He sort of switched roles with Harvey Gilmore. We've seen Harvey played sort of higher up. Now we've seen Easty do it. How pleasing is that to see Easty sort of embrace that, and not in just in terms of performance-wise, but he's getting the goals as well? Yeah,
I think he's pleased himself. Him and Harvey having a bit of a joke about it there, about who's doing what when they play there and who's getting goals and whatnot. But they've both done important jobs for the team. Easty more recently has played out of position, Harvey previously, but I think Easty's enjoying it. And truthfully, again, to touch on the same point as with Cairo, us as a staff are really pleased to see Easty get that bit of sugar for the amount of out of possession work that he does for the team. Also, his understanding up there in that part of the game is really, really big, and it helps us look much stronger through the team for that understanding. But make no mistake about it. I believe Easty is that good a footballer that he can adapt, and I believe he's got goals in him. I believe he's got that skill and intelligence around the box that he can be dangerous when he arrives in them places for us.
And obviously there'll be a really good feel going into the weekend now, and into sort of when you're back in training. But something you've drummed into the players, something the players have said, is to be humble, to have that humility, and they'll come into training on Thursday with that attitude ready for the weekend, won't they?
Definitely. I mean, we have to have that attitude, because the noise around us changes. I feel like 2 games ago when we lost in the last minute, the noise is so much different. So while it's important that we don't get too low from losses, it's important that we also be humble with our wins, enjoy them, be happy about them, but be humble also and know that we just got to continue working, because I think we can play even better than we did tonight. Personally, I do. I thought it was a ruthless and committed performance. I thought it was outstanding for the first 25 minutes, really outstanding. And then after that, I honestly believe we can play better, but I don't think we played bad at all. And I thought, we handled the opposition really well. We were ruthless when we needed to be. But yeah, for sure, you're right, Ash. It produces, vibrancy on the training ground. Wins always do, don't they? So although we believe in ourselves totally in what we're trying to do, the wins obviously support everything.
And just a final point on the supporters, obviously you mentioned them with Cara earlier. They were in fine voice again tonight, and at the end of the game, especially on Saturday when I was there pitch side, you can see sort of how much it means to you and the players to have the supporters there clapping you regardless of the result, but in particular these last two games. It must feel special for them, but for you,
it does.
And how much does that sort of give you into Saturday, knowing that they'll be there again?
It's great. It does feel that way. I wouldn't deny that at all. Everyone likes to be supported. Of course, everyone likes love, encouragement. Everyone does. It's natural. It's human. People need reason to feel that way. We totally get that. And I made a statement the other day after the last game where I said, I want to let the fans who support us, no matter what the scoreline, know that we truly, truly value them, and it's amazing. It's amazing the effect it can have on us. But there was so much support tonight. Everyone was in support. I think probably in reaction to how much they seen their team fighting and representing them. And there's challenges ahead, Ash. There's loads of challenges ahead. Our squad will still be challenged from here on in, and we will need the supporters, and even more so in the moments when it's not going our way. But it's great when we can all celebrate together when it is.